50% by the second half of this financial year. The fractionation capacity of 40,000 tons, which is there currently, will move to around 52,000 tons by the next year. And accordingly, the capacity utilizations with a better product mix contribution from our specialty fats and products will give us a better growth in terms of our revenue and profitability. In terms of revenue, in terms of numbers, to give you guidance for the 2 to 3 years, we are sticking to restraint from that as of now. But as per capacity, we keep on utilization. We will be, giving the yearly guidance based on our capacity utilization measurements and the budgets year-wise, as we have given for this financial year. And that can be seen clearly from the strategic visions we have placed already in front of our boards and the shareholders. The company also have acquired 20 acres of land near to our existing facility for the further projects which are under evaluation and advanced planning stage, which also include forward integration projects, which will give us a product where we can go beyond the products like cocoa butter equivalents and our other exotic and specialty fats market, along with coupled with some backward integration projects in the regions of Burkina Faso and also in India.
I think we can take next speaker.
Thank you, sir. Kindly note that our following two speakers are not present in the meeting, Mr. Jahangir Batiwala and Mr. Balasubramanian Gayatri. So I now invite our last speaker for the event, Mr. Venkatraman Prakash. Venkat sir, you are in the panel now. You may speak.
Good evening, sir. Are you able to hear me, sir?
Yes, sir, you're audible.
Yes. Respected Chairman and Managing Director, Board of Directors, and fellow members, shareholders, good evening and regards to everyone. First of all, I would like to welcome our new independent director on the board, Ms. Shubhrata Mishrita. So, following are the questions. Can you provide any update on the industrial chocolate plant which you announced some back in the last year? And also, can you provide the butter content, hard fat content, soft fat content in a seed type, sal, mango, shea, and also cost per kg? And what are the risk mitigation plans? Because since the raw materials is seasonally dependent, what are the risk mitigation plans? And what are the risk mitigation plans for the foreign currency risk as a major revenue comes from exports? And who are our major client lists, and what are their top 4 major revenue contributors?
Thank you for the questions. Of course, there are so many questions that you have lined up for us. We will try to answer few of them, and the rest, of course, we can take offline for answering all those questions. To answer few of your questions, which was there, that because of that, we also have a natural hedge policy for our currency, because we also import, and more than 60% of our revenue is going for exports. We have a hedge policy in the place, which is also there to be reviewed. And we also do natural hedge for our products. On the industrial compound chocolate projects, that is, of course, under advanced planning and evaluation stage as of now. We will be coming to you, the shareholders, after once we have got the approvals from our board of directors on our detailed project report of our compound chocolate. That is for sure, that is already in the plan to come up. For that also, we have acquired this additional land beside our factory to put up the new capex projects.
Please also refer our annual report and investor presentation. All the relevant details are given. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you, speakers.
Thank you. With this, we complete with
And path. Today, we are recognized globally as pioneers in manufacturing cocoa butter equivalents, super specialty fats and butters, and exotic plant-based ingredients sourced from tree-borne seeds, which are a waste lying on the floor of the soil in the earth. Since our foundation in 2005, we have developed a strong identity centered around transforming underutilized natural resources such as sal seeds, shea nuts, mango kernels, kokum seeds, maura seeds, and many more into premium sustainable solutions for the chocolate, for the confectionery, for the cosmetics, bakery and horeca industries in the whole world. We take pride in offering a comprehensive strategy with a range of exotic fats under one umbrella, providing exceptional value and flexibility to our global clientele. Guided by our core philosophies of waste to wealth, poorest to the richest, forest to fortune brands, we remain committed to sustainable sourcing, advanced research and development with inclusive growth. Our integrated approach harnesses the richness of these natural resources at every stage of our process, from extraction and refining and fractionation to precision blending, reflecting our strong focus on sustainability, cutting-edge innovation, and world-class quality. This allows us to consistently deliver premium products, including refined and fractionated butters and oils and fats, as well as cocoa butter equivalents, cocoa butter extenders, cocoa butter improvers, tailored for various applications in food and personal care. The financial year 24-25 marked a significant milestone in our journey, being our strongest year to date, driven by robust demand, expanded capacities, disciplined execution, and inherent advantages. We achieved record revenues of INR 771 crores, representing a remarkable 69% year-on-year growth, fueled by higher volumes and strong exports. Importantly, we achieved these gains while maintaining financial prudence with a return on capital employed ROC of 33%, return on equity employed of 24.3%, and a conservative net debt to equity ratio of 0.83 to 1, highlighting our ability to grow responsibly while keeping our balance sheet strong. This performance is part of a consistent multi-year trend. From 2020-21 to 2024-25, we delivered industry-leading compound annual growth rate CAGR of 40% in revenue, 54% in EBITDA, and 65% in profit after tax, PAT, a testament to the strength of our differentiated business model and the increasing global relevance of our specialty offerings. With strong momentum behind us, we are ready for our next leap forward. As we enter 2025-26, we aim to reach new heights, targeting over 1,050 crores in revenue with improved profitability through better capacity utilization, a richer product mix, and a higher contribution from our specialty fats, products, and cocoa butter equivalents. Our expansion plans, integration initiatives, and global client partnerships will continue to drive our strategic momentum. Looking ahead, we aspire to be the global partner of choice for specialty fats, delivering ethically crafted, cutting-edge innovation-led solutions that advance industries and uplift communities worldwide. Lastly, our commitment to sustainability is a key pillar of our strategy. Manorama Industries Limited is dedicated to transforming potential waste into valuable specialty fats and butters through our waste to wealth model, showcasing our commitment to environmental responsibility. We are well positioned to create long-term value for our esteemed stakeholders. Now I'd like to call Mr. Deep Saraf, our Vice President, Business Development, who will provide us with a brief overview of the company's CapEx plans.
Thank you, sir. Good evening, everyone. I welcome each of you to the 20th Annual General Meeting of Manorama Industries Limited. I would like to highlight various CapEx plans which will further amplify Manorama's growth momentum. In recent years, we have successfully built a strong and integrated manufacturing foundation to support our growth ambitions. The year 24-25 was a significant milestone in the journey, highlighted by the launch of our new 25,000 metric tons per annum fractionation plant and its supporting infrastructure, which has greatly enhanced our processing capabilities. These strategic investments are aimed at not only meeting the increasing demand for our high-value specialty fats and cocoa butter equivalents, but also improving our operational efficiency, strengthening our backward integration, and ensuring product consistency. At Manorama, our integrated approach guarantees that every part of our supply chain, from collection centers to food and cosmetics, is guided by ethically sourcing, full value utilization, and inclusive growth. By leveraging our expertise, we are addressing the global growing demand and providing customized solutions that support our partners in food and personal care sectors. We have made significant advancements in extraction and fractionation technology and expanding our product offerings. To further enhance our capabilities, we have established 8 new subsidiaries, 6 in Africa, 1 in UAE and 1 in Brazil. The African subsidiaries will help us secure shea seeds, while the UAE and Brazilian subsidiaries will boost our procurement and sales efforts and attract new clients from MENA region and Latin America. Together, these platforms not only strengthen our sourcing resilience but also bring us close to our customers, enabling quicker market entry and positioning us well for future integrating both backward and forward. As we prepare for the next wave of growth, Manorama Industries is planning capital expenditure to pursue forward integration into alternative cocoa butter equivalents, establish a palm wheat fraction facility, produce industrial and compound chocolates, and set up a processing unit for sal seed, mango seeds, and other exotic seeds in Raipur, India. Looking ahead, We have scheduled regular plant maintenance and upgrades in the second half of financial year 2026, which will lead to a 30% increase approximately in our existing solvent fractionation capacity, further enhancing operational efficiency and output. As part of the ongoing capital expenditure strategy and long-term growth plans, we have acquired approximately 20 acres of land next to the existing Birkoni facility in Raipur. We are considering building a new storage unit also with the new plants on this site to support future expansion with all investments funded through internal accruals and other sources of funds as and when required. Now let me hand over to Mr. Gautam Pal, Whole-Time Director. Thank you.
Thank you, Deep sir. Good evening, everyone. I would like to extend one welcome to all of you for joining 20th Annual General Meeting of Manorama Industries Limited. We started commercial production in our state of fractionation plant 2 with a capacity of 25,000 metric ton per annum in July 2024, bringing our total fractionation capacity to 40,000 tons per annum. This strategic expansion position to meet the increased demand of CB and exotic specialty fats and butter from industries such as confectionery, chocolate, and cosmetics. This investment not only enhance our production capacity, but also improve cost effectiveness and strengthen our competitive position. Through this advancement, we continue to innovate, offering a wide range of high-quality products while remaining responsive to market needs. We expect this improvement to drive significant growth in revenue and profitability, optimizing production efficiency, further solidifying our leadership in the industry. Better serve our Fortune 500 client in food, chocolate, confectionery, cosmetic companies, and adapt to changing market demands. We have made significant investment in expanding our production capacity and improving operational efficiency. Manorama Industries is recognized as a global leader in the manufacturing and supply of CBE, cocoa butter equivalent, and exotic specialty fats and butter derived from tree-borne plants. With years of experience, we have built a strong reputation for excellence in sourcing and processing high-quality ingredients from exotic seeds and nuts and plant-based sources like sal seed, chia seed, and mango kernel. We specialize in developing innovative food ingredients, particularly functional seeds that are perfect for chocolate, coatings, and molding application. In addition to our core product, we manufacture customized fats and butter for a wide range of applications, including free chocolate, confectionery, dairy products, goods, and food service industry. Our extensive capabilities enable us to meet the global demand, providing tailored solutions that support the success of our partner in both the food and personal care sector. Our integrated manufacturing process are backed by various domestic and international certification, ensuring that we consistently deliver high-quality products that meet industry standards. Innovation and product development are the core of our operation. Our Milcoa Research and Development Center, accredited by the Government of India Department of Science and Industrial Research (DSIR), is a crucial role in creating innovative solutions tailored to our customers' needs. The company's strategic capacity expansion plan, along with various backward and forward integration projects, is set to drive significant growth in both revenue and profitability. This reinforces our leadership position in cocoa butter equivalent, specialty fats, and butter derived from tribune and plant-based seed. Now, I would like to hand it over to Seth Binita Sharab, Vice Chairperson and Whole-Time Director. Thank you.
Thank you, Palji. Good evening, everyone. I would like to extend a warm welcome to all of you at the 20th Annual General Meeting of Manorama Industries Limited. On behalf of the Board of Directors, I sincerely thank you for joining us today and for your continued trust in our business model and management vision. Highlighting the micro environment in which we operate, the global specialty fats and oil market is on a steady growth trajectory, projected to rise from USD 16.3 billion in 2024 to USD 31.2 billion by 2034, reflecting a compound annual growth rate CAGR of 6.7%. This growth is primarily driven by increasing demand for natural, healthier, plant-based and trans-fat-free food options, particularly cocoa butter equivalents. Among food manufacturers, North America leads this market, accounting for approximately 45.9% of global sales, supported by a robust food industry and high consumer approximately 45.9% of global sales, supported by a robust food industry and high consumer interest in functional and plant-based fats. In addition, the global cocoa butter equivalent market is witnessing a strong demand, expectation of a CAGR of 6.12%, surpassing USD 2.15 billion by 2033. This growth is closely tied to changing consumer preferences and cost pressures within the chocolate industry. As global confectionery demand rises, especially in Europe and Asia, manufacturers are increasingly adopting CBEs to maintain product quality while managing input cost and amid cocoa price fluctuations. Looking ahead, the global confectionery market is The market is expected to continue expanding, reaching USD 464 valued at USD 335.95 billion in 2024. It is anticipated to exceed USD 354.68 billion in 2025 and reach USD 556.21 billion by 2032, showcasing a CAGR of 6.64% between 2025 and 2032. This growth is driven by a rising demand for skincare, natural ingredients, and digital innovation, reflecting a shift in consumer preference towards clean, inclusive, and effective beauty products. Focusing on Indian chocolate market, we expect the industry to grow from USD 2.48 billion in 2025 to USD 3.58 billion by 2030, with a CAGR of 7.63%. This growth is attributed to rising disposal incomes, urbanization, and changing consumer preferences for indulgent snacking options, particularly low sugar, dark, and health-focused alternatives. While the Indian confectionery market is growing and still attracts consumers due to convenience and indulgence it offers, In 2025, the market is projected to generate USD 6.56 billion in revenue with a CAGR of 4.74% from 2025 to 2030. In the financial year 2024 to 2025, we contributed rupees 9.06 million to corporate social responsibility. Initiatives focused on health, hygiene, and community well-being, highlighting our commitment to making a social impact. We foster a culture of innovation, collaboration, and inclusivity, celebrating diverse professional perspectives. Our core values of diversity, equity, and inclusion, that is DEI, guide our approach to addressing global challenges. Now let me hand it over to Ms. Ekta Soni, AVP IR, to give us a brief highlight on company overall business model.
Thank you, ma'am. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's my great pleasure to welcome you all to the 20th Annual General Meeting of Manorama Industries Limited. I extend my warmest greetings to all our shareholders, board members, employees and partners, both in India and across the globe. We are gathered here today not just to review the past year, but to celebrate a remarkable journey of growth, innovation, and global expansion. A year of transformational growth. This past year has been one of the most significant in our company's history. We have successfully commercialized our new manufacturing capacity, a key milestone that has enabled us to meet the rising global demand and deliver better scale and efficiencies. We are also proud to report a triple-digit growth compared to our previous financial year Q1 YOY, a clear validation for strategic direction and strong execution. We also have launched several new high value-added products, further strengthening our leadership in the niche segments of exotic specialty fats and butters and the cocoa butter equivalents. A Waste to Wealth, a business model and a greener future. Our ability to innovate and commercialize quickly is a direct result of our R&D efforts, backed by a deep understanding of both natural resources and evolving market needs. We remain committed to delivering sustainable growth and long-term value for all our stakeholders. Our key business modes are competitive advantage that we possess, the marquee clienteles, the manufacturing excellences, the industry tailwinds, and a sustainable growth financial performance. We are building for the future. We are not only scaling our operations, but we are building a sustainable, integrated future. We have also acquired additional land for our expansions plan, positioning us well for our long-term capacity growth. Our forward and backward integration projects are already under advanced planning and evaluation stage. We aim to create a fully integrated ecosystem from sourcing raw materials to delivering finished value-added products across the world. These initiatives will further enhance supply chain efficiencies, product consistencies, and sustainability, areas that are becoming essentially critical in the global specialty fats and food ingredients industries. In the alignment with our vision of being a globally integrated and a recognized brand, we have established subsidiaries in West Africa and Latin America, expanding our presence and strengthening access to raw materials and new markets. We also have welcomed a diverse and experienced team, bringing on board professionals from across the world with deep domain expertise. This is not just an investment in the people in the world, it's an investment in the future of Manorama. We also import our raw materials from the countries in Africa like Ghana, Benin, Togo, Nigeria, Mali, Burkina Faso, Ivory Coast, Senegal, Guinea, Cameroon, and we're also importing from UAE, Indonesia, and Malaysia. We are also exporting to the 5 continents of the world. Manorama Industries' 52-week high market capitalization crossed $1 billion. This growth is not just numerical, it's deeply rooted in our strategy, our team's execution, and our alignment with our global demand for sustainable, high-quality specialty fats and butters. We are also honored to have the backing of several reputed institutional investors, the fund houses, HNIs, and all our stakeholders from across the world whose support reinforces our responsibility to continue delivering consistent long-term value. Over the past 5 years, with over 24 quarters of record growth-focused performance, Manorama Industries Limited has demonstrated remarkable consistency, resilience, and focus. We have recorded a strong double-digit growth year after year, driven by strategic expansions, continuous innovations, and an unwavering commitment to quality and sustainability. This journey has seen us scale new heights, from launching new product lines and expanding our global footprints to commercializing new capacity and strengthening our R&D. Our revenue and profitability have grown steadily, reflecting not just market opportunity, but also the trust of our customers, the strength of our operations, and the dedication of our team. We view this not as a destination, but as a foundation and a strong base from which we will continue to build, innovate, and expand in the years to come. We have a dedicated in-house DSIR certified R&D center with specialized labs led by Dr. Krishnath Bhagwan, ability to rapidly prototype and scale new product formulations. We have a track record of developing blends for global clients. We have also launched new blends for cosmetic, bakery, and confectionery industries, which are primarily focused on health-conscious and clean label trends. Developed specialty fats with enhanced stability and functionality. Our national and international level certifications demonstrate global compliance and trust, like the SEDEX, FSSC 22000, and the EcoVadis. We are serving leading FMCG, chocolate, confectionery, and the cosmetic companies. We are exporting to the key regions as our exports contribute more than 60% of our revenue. We also enjoy long-term relationship with our top-tier clients like the Ferrero, like the Body Shops, and the reputation for consistency, quality, and the traceability. At the heart of Manorama Industries' growth story lies a strong foundation of leadership and governance. I would like to take this opportunity to express our sincere gratitude to our esteemed Board of Directors for their strategic foresight, unwavering support, and commitment to excellence. Their guidance has been instrumental in navigating the company through opportunities and challenges alike. We are especially very thankful to our independent directors who continue to bring objectivity, integrity, and an external lens of accountability to our boardroom. Their insights have played a key role in shaping our governance practices and our long-term strategy. I would also like to extend my deep appreciation to our professional team management, both in India and across our global subsidiaries. This diverse, talented, experienced group of leaders has empowered Manorama to scale new heights, innovate continuously, and serve a growing global customer base with excellence. Together, this unified leadership, board and management has built a culture of transparency, performance, and purpose that will continue to drive our success well into the future. For the financial year, we have allocated and spent 9.06 million towards our impactful CSR projects, primarily focused on supporting tribal and rural livelihoods, especially those involved in sourcing of natural resources, promoting women's empowerment and employment through skill building programs, enhancing healthcare and education access in undeserved communities. We are humbled to receive multiple awards and recognitions from the Ministry of Commerce, Government of India, and various national and international level organizations. Our contribution to strengthening livelihoods and forest-based economies, excellence in sustainable sourcing and environmental responsibilities, innovation and performance in exports of value-added specialty fats and butters. Thank you. Now let me hand it over to Ashok sir, our whole-time director and CFO, to give us a detailed brief highlights on the financials.
Thank you, madam. Good evening, everyone. At Manorama Industries, we have continued to strengthen our supply chain and procurement strategies to stay ahead of demand. Turning to the financial performance of your company, I am pleased to report that Manorama Industries achieved robust result in the financial year 24-25. The increasing demand for these exotic fats and butters has prompted to Fortune 500 chocolate and confectionery companies to seek sustainable sourcing options for their fats. Having been in the business for nearly 2 decades, Manorama Industries has successfully met the demand for cocoa butter equivalent and specialty fats and butter derived from tree-borne and plant-based seeds for our prestigious global clients. Revenue from operation surged by 69% year-on-year, INR 771 crore in financial year 24-25 due to higher demand of the company's product portfolio, coupled with commercialization of the new fractionation capacity. Earnings before interest, tax, depreciation and amortization, EBITDA, grew by 160% year-on-year to INR 191 crore in financial year 24-25. The EBITDA margin expanded by 870 bps year-on-year to 24.8% during the last year, led by operating leverage and cost efficiencies. The company's profit after tax PAT stood at INR 112 crore, registering 179% year-on-year growth in financial year 24-25. PAT margin of the company expanded by 576 bps year-on-year to 14.5% during the year. Earnings per share for year ended 24-25 stood at INR 18.73 as compared to 6.71 rupees as on 31st March 24. The company's return ratio, that is return on equity ROE and return on capital employed ROCE, was at 24.3% and 33% respectively during the financial year 24-25. Thanks to the prudent working capital management, the working capital days stood 151 days in financial year 24-25 against 170 days in financial year 23-24. The company's cash and cash equivalent and other bank balance stood 101 crore as on 31st March 25. The board has recommended a final dividend of 60 paisa, that is 30% of face value equity share on the paid up equity capital for the financial year 24-25, pending shareholders' approval. Looking ahead, we remain focused on capacity expansion, sustainability-led sourcing, and deeper engagement with global clients, while continuing to create long-term value for our stakeholders. Now let me hand it over to Mr. Deepak Sharma, Company Secretary and Compliance Officer, to carry forward the proceeding of the meeting. Thank you.
Our journey has been shaped by purpose, progress, and the people we serve. From our humble beginnings in Chhattisgarh to our expanding presence in global markets, we have established ourselves as a unique player in the specialty fats and butters industry worldwide. Our focus on innovation, sustainability, and community engagement has driven us forward. Our bold founding vision was to create high-value, globally relevant products from underutilized forest resources while improving the livelihoods of millions of tribal and rural collectors. Today, that vision has transformed into a resilient, science-driven, and socially responsible business model that emphasizes market relevance and long-term impact. I am excited to share that Manorama Industries Limited has greatly expanded its international presence in West Africa and Latin America. Our memorandum of understanding with the government of Burkina Faso is a key part of our strategy for backward integration, and it will allow us to set up a processing factory in West Africa, Burkina Faso, under our new wholly owned subsidiary company. This initiative is aimed at enhancing our overall operations in the region, resulting in improved efficiency and better supply chain management. Furthermore, a strategic partnership with Beckel Group in Brazil to produce cocoa butter equivalents, which is a vital ingredient for the chocolate and confectionery industries, is scheduled to start in November 2025 tentatively. This makes us the first global CBE producer in Brazil, which is a milestone achievement, highlighting our ambitions to introduce and supply CBE and specialty fats not only in Brazil but also to the wider American chocolate market, including Argentina, Chile, Mexico. It's huge. The company is committed to making several strategic and operational improvements and will keep stakeholders updated on the financing approach for several backward and forward integration projects. These initiatives will allow us to have tighter control over the value chain, reduce input cost, and enhance our ability to innovate at scale. Over the next 5 years, our vision is to establish Manorama as a trusted global supplier in each and every country in this world and a preferred partner for leading chocolate and cosmetic brands, all the while staying true to our values of community empowerment and environmental stewardship. I want to express my gratitude to the shareholders, our dearest millions of our beautiful tribal women and self-help groups, our esteemed customers, our esteemed suppliers, our business associates, our esteemed bankers, our auditors, and our esteemed board of directors for their continued support and trust in our management and performance. I I am also thankful to our esteemed dedicated team whose enthusiasm, whose integrity, whose hard work, whose smart work have been vital to our growth journey. With these words, I conclude the proceedings of 20th Annual General Meeting of Manorama Industries Limited. Members present for this AGM who have not voted previously through remote e-voting can cast their votes now, as the electronic voting system will remain open for 15 minutes from now.